Life with a pig is most definitely my best life. He's honestly the best thing since sliced bread. Like he's... I love him so much. Oh, g'day and welcome back to my channel, Toto & Co. Rocco's just gonna chill here, aren't you? Right behind the camera. Today's video is life with a pig. First up, who remembers this happening in my last video? Well, this is what ended up happening.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite nervous that it's gonna just fly up at me. I'm just gonna open it and see what happens.
Oh my god, it flew out. So my biggest dream ever since I can remember was to one day own a pig. When I lived with my parents, I collected pig ornaments, anything that had a pig on it, I would own it. I had like this big shrine for all of my pig stuff. So in 2019, my birthday was coming up and Billy said to me that he hasn't got me anything for my birthday, but he has put a deposit down for a piglet. I'm gonna sit down here. So Walter's birth mum's name was Dolly. I'll put a picture of her up here. Dolly gave birth to 7 piglets on the 10th of November 2019. Whoever had placed a deposit first got the first preference, and then it worked down the line. There was one little piglet left. This is what he looked like. How adorable. I was sent these images and she asked whether I would like to go ahead with this piglet or otherwise I could wait for the next litter. Honestly, it was love at first sight. And I mean like fate, right? We have the same coloured hair. So when Walter was about 6 weeks old, that's when we went up to Leachville and picked him up. We put him in a little like doggy crate thing. We were told, you know, he'll settle in the car just fine. And yeah, we won't have to worry about him needing to go to the bathroom for the whole trip. Yeah, that was exactly what happened. He was settled the entire car trip and he didn't do any wheeze or poos until we got home. And this was when we first brought him home. He was so anxious, so small. He was so much smaller than what we expected. Walter can sit and he also does circle.
Circle. Circle. Circle. Good boy. Now sit. 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 Come here. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Good boy, Rob. Sit. Good boy. Good boy, darling. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Walter. Good boy. Mommy's so proud of you. Sit. Good boy. Sit.
Didn't have to worry about toilet training him. Pigs are super clean. They choose their own designated area to do their business in, so it's kept very tidy. Walter would never do a wee or a poo in his bedding area. He has designated the back corner of his pen, so they're super clean in that sense. Obviously they get really muddy and dusty and dirty from digging and being outside. We feed Walter 2 times a day, both morning and night. He has a lot of cracked barley and oats. We buy the big bags of this at our local rural store and we soak the barley or the oats in warm water. This makes it a little bit more enjoyable for Walter to eat. It's kind of like, would you prefer to add a little bit of milk or water to your Wheat Bix? Like, it's just going to make it a little bit more enjoyable. Speaking of Wheat Bix, he does have Wheat Bix too. He has lots of different cereals, Nutri-Grain, cornflakes. There's a few veggies and different weeds that he can't eat, that it's like poisonous to pigs. With pigs, it's actually illegal to feed them any meat. Even any vegetables that have been in contact with meat is a no-go. So if we had steak and veg, I would not feed any of the vegetables that have been on the same plate as the steak, because it's been in contact with meat. We've been audited and questioned what Walter eats. The reason that pigs aren't allowed to have meat, it's all to control things like swine flu, foot and mouth disease. Essentially, pigs need acreage to freely move around on. You can't have a pig in a residential area where there's not enough room for the pig to graze. Walter has his pen. When we bought this property, the little shed was already there. There was concrete slabs laying around the property, which Billy helped to move the concrete into that area, and then we put the wooden dog kennel there, and then Billy put up that wall so that that section of the shed is covered in, which I'll put the video here of Walter helping him out with that. Oh my god, my heart, seriously. So friggin' cute. We also allow him in the paddock to freely graze. This has become quite messy quite quickly. He has definitely made quite an impact on that paddock, but honestly, he is living his best life, even if our paddock looks totally. We do also let Walter around the house yard every now and then. When he was younger, he would dig at the ground and then we would have to put him back in. And I think just from doing that, from putting him back in each time that he started digging the ground, he quickly learned that, oh, okay, they don't like it when I do that. So when he's out around the house yard now, he purely just eats the grass and his favorite, the clover patches. And he knows that when he's in the paddock, that's where he can dig. Very rarely we do bring Walter inside, and I did this the other night for this video, so this is how it went down.
No, don't eat the furniture.
What do you think? That's your bed. Yeah, it's usually out in your pen, isn't it? What do you think about it being there? He's decided to just sit there. That's cool.
Yeah. No, that's a plant, and you are not gonna eat it. I wish you guys could see the way his legs are just sprawled back.
A lot of people look at Walter and they're like, whoa, he's so big. He is a miniature pig. I have attached a photo here of a great comparison example. There's a pretty big difference in size. This is one of the sows from the little pig pen, and this is a regular sized boar. As cute as it would be, there's just no such thing as a pig that only grows to the size of a Coke can. If you like this video and want to see more videos of Walter, make sure that you give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and you can also check Walter out on Instagram at _Walter.Wilson. I will leave that right here for you. If you want to know any more, leave it in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm actually not really quite sure what I'm going to do next. If you have any ideas, let me know. Peace out, doggies.